buy it.
When you sell your product to company or government agency A, is it a thing where they have to keep getting it updated, or you just sell it and they use it however they want, or you have to help them use it and then you update it every so often?
It's a great question. So there's a substrate of our product. So let's just say clandestine agency 204, they'll get, say they buy Foundry and then they buy PG, they'll get a core substrate of the product. If they're sophisticated technically, and many of them are, we'll teach them how to build on top of the product. So a very sophisticated client using our product will build their own software on top of our product because they understand there's certain things that would take decades to build. They don't want to build them. And then they'll build their own things on top of it. We, on our end, deliver new features. So let's just say, for example, in the Ukraine war, we've learned a lot about what you would need to fight in Europe, which, by the way, no one understood until now. It's a complete fighting in the desert, fighting in Europe, fighting against Russia, fighting against, smaller, less effective, more terrorist organizations, completely different thing. We'll then build features that we will, obviously, that's one of the reasons we don't ship these to allies, that will then get shipped across, say, the NATO structure. But for example, sophisticated partners and clients like the Ukrainians and maybe ones you've mentioned, will also build things on their own, and those things will be built on top or next to our product, and they own those things completely. And that's why it ends up being kind of good for both sides.
So people, I don't know if you understand the importance of this video, but Alex just perfectly illustrate how the company will generate sustainable income. So here you can see that Alex said that when the client use the Foundry, the Palantir product, they don't just use it. Instead, they build their own software, their own servers based on the Palantir product. Because Alex mentioned that each company has its sophisticated nature. You can not just design one algorithm and then for all of them. No, but instead, the Foundry, the Palantir server, the product is like the foundation of the pyramid. It's the base. And then the company or even the country, for example, the Ukraine, the Department of Defense, they will further develop their own product based on the Foundry. So in this case, if in the future, imagine if they, I no longer want to use the Palantir product, what will happen? Then you will lose the foundation. All the stuff you previously built will disappear because they based on the previous foundation. In this case, it's a sticky effect. Those clients, they need to stick to the Palantir products, the Palantir software, the Palantir platform. They cannot leave it, And then they will keep subscribing it. It's like, for example, I guess some of you guys use the PDF, the Adobe, such kind of product. You need to subscribe it and pay every month. And then the Adobe generate great income from it. So Alex just explained how the business model for Palantir. Provide a great platform, company will use the platform, and based on the platform, they will build up their servers, their algorithm, and then they cannot leave. So I think it's a great news for our Palantir investor because we can see that the sticky effect that the clients will stick to it forever.